Hello, and good afternoon. I am on now a little later. I usually jump on in the mornings and do my motivational, inspirational moments. I wasn't able to do that this morning because I was actually preparing for the Segway International Incorporated, the Secret Place Book Club, author and small business showcase and teachers appreciation event that was this morning at the Doubletree Hotel in Kenner. So I didn't have an opportunity to jump on and give you a word this morning. So it was a great event. I'm thankful that I had to share the opportunity and the experience with my Auntie D. Shout out to Auntie D. I love you. Thanks, Cece, for coming by to support. Had a great day with you ladies. Enjoyed lunch afterwards. Had a good time. So I'm actually at home preparing to rest for a little while before I get into something later, or just chilling for the night. But I wanted to come on and share a word that I will share quickly. Today's message: good plans. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. There are two types of people in the world: those who can pack their bags at a moment's notice and take a last-minute trip to Paris, and those who need months of planning and organization. You may be willing to do either one. It is a trip to Paris after all. But under which conditions would you most enjoy yourself? Could you trust that it would be everything you would have planned for yourself if you didn't thoroughly prepare it? When we consider our future, it can be difficult to trust that things will work out the way we desire. If only we could know that the plans for our future are certain. Consider that God knows the future. He knows you, and He knows exactly what you need. God, I choose to believe that you have the best plan in mind for my life. You can show me the secret places and hidden gems that I would never find on my own. I think this message is very relevant, especially in today's time, and for me today, good plans. We don't know God's plan for our lives, for our future, and that can be a little scary. All right, we like to plan. I was just on the phone with a friend yesterday. Talking about a cross in between liking to plan and being spontaneous. So as an educator, as a teacher, we have to do lesson plans. We pretty much have to plan every day, every minute, and even our lives. We like to plan and have some type of structure and organization. At least if our plans fail, at least we know we had a guide, right? When you're going on a trip, you're planning on where you're going, how you're getting there. Are you driving? Are you flying? Are you catching the train, the bus? What are you wearing for the weather? So life pretty much entails that we plan, at least some part of it, right? You can't plan it down to the wire, but you can at least have some sense of planning, so you're not all over the place with no idea, no direction, and then you end up going nowhere. So I like the idea of planning, but I also like the idea of being spontaneous, kind of going with the flow and allowing things to happen as they will. So think about being one of those people, fitting into one of those categories. The planners are the ones that are spontaneous. Let's take a trip, you get the phone call. I'm across in the middle, as I shared. I think I would definitely enjoy things more if I plan, know what the weather was like so I can bring the right outfits, the right shades, but any shades gonna go with whatever I wear. I just gotta plan it right. Throw them in a bag and let's go. But it says when we consider our future, it can be difficult to trust that things will work out the way we desire. If only we could know that the plans for our future are certain. We don't know that, but God knows that. And if we really believe and trust in God and His plans for us, and believe in Him and have faith, although we might not know the plan, He knows the plan. And that's really all the assurance that we need. All right? He knows the future. He knows the past, the present. He knows us, and He knows exactly what we need. And I believe that God always sends us what we need when we need it. We don't even know what we need all the times. All right? We don't even know what we want all the times, I venture to say. But God knows. And in those moments when you aren't sure, when you aren't certain, when you have doubts, when you're afraid, Allow God to be there for you, right? Trust in God, keep your faith in God, and know that His plans for you are perfect and it will prevail in His time. We may not understand. We may question what's going on, what's not going on. Why is this happening? Why is this not happening? But when you let go, when you surrender, when you truly submit to God, all will be well. It says, God, I choose to believe that you have the best plan in mind for my life. So that's a choice. You have to choose to believe in God. You have to choose to have faith. That's a choice. So that right there is just stepping out right there, making that choice, making the right choice, choosing God, choosing to believe and trust in Him. Even when we don't know what it's going to be, even when it's not looking good, right? Even when we get that diagnosis, even when the man or woman leaves us, even when our children are acting up, even when we lose the job, even when we lose the property, whatever it is. Just making that choice to trust in God and keep the faith in Him. You can show me the secret places and hidden gems that I would never find on my own. He knows where it is. He put it there. He knows where you are. He put you here. So on this beautiful, blessed day, October 21st, good plans, godly plans, great plans God has for our life. So allow Him to be God. Allow Him to come in. Allow Him to do what He will. And trust me, it will blow your mind. It will far exceed your expectations, whatever your imaginations, your beliefs. Just allow Him to be God and do His thing, and trust me, you won't regret it. So I just wanted to come on before I rest, before I get off into something else for the day, and just share that word with you, because I felt that you needed it and I needed it. Even though I wasn't able to jump on this morning, just know that God has good plans for you, great plans for His purpose for you. And as long as you're in alignment, you'll hear me say that, alignment with His will, His word, and His way, and making sure that His plans are the plans that you are doing. His purpose for your life will prevail. And that's all the hope and that's all the future that you need. So enjoy this beautiful, blessed day. The sun is shining on me, as you can see, making my little shades bling. Shout out to my girl, Keishelle Maria of Let Me Shade You. I had so many compliments on my shades today at the Segway International Secret Place Book Club. Teacher appreciation and author and small business showcase. Everything was excellent. We had some great authors. We had some great educators that we were celebrating in a city and nearby. We also had D. Leona Tate, who integrated McDonald number 19, which was around the same time that Ruby Bridges was integrating William France. She has a foundation, a center that's actually on St. Claude in the building, in the school building that she integrated. So that was such a moment in history. I mean, today has been great. It has been awesome. So I'm just basking in it. You see the sun shining on me. I believe that that's God's light shining in and through me, blinging my shades. That's how my heart feels right now, blinged out, right, shined out. Like it is so amazing. Even as it's getting a little hot, I just wanted to jump on, but you have to come to the next one and be a vendor, Keishelle. Everybody was complimenting me on the shades. I'm like, my girl, Keishelle Marie, Let Me Shade You. Follow her on Instagram. They was like, is she a vendor here? You weren't this year, honey, but we definitely going to work on it so you can be a vendor next year. So you might have your sales come in your way. Just let them know. I'll let them know that. Tell you that Hollywood sent them. So I'll be looking for some more shades pretty soon, especially these. I love these and my green ones, but just remember that God's plans are good, they're great, they're godly, and there's no plan that you have that can be God's plan for your life. All right? So enjoy this beautiful day. I'll see you later, probably tomorrow. But until then, live, learn, and love with an open heart.